O god, seniau bebuvom, kad man... Taigi, so, reality nothing happened, since we went back in time back to the old elf. So we thought what to do, and thus we went back to the tavern to pretty much try to save the guy, which unfolded in a way that Vanita decided to get under the bed and wait till the guy comes back while we were staying at the tavern looking for things to happen, certain people, etc., while silently socializing within the bar. Then the Vanita's old friend came
Peasant.
under the bed too, and they spoke a lot, and eventually she got the stone, but was pretty much stuck there because there were guards guarding the exit. But the guy that the stone was stolen for went back and told that the stone was stolen, so Vanita's mother went out to somewhere where we didn't know and told Sorakas to follow her. Which Sorakas followed and found a bookstore in which the mother went into, said some kind of password, and inside talked with the old elf about Shadow Song of Sorts. Uh, yeah.
And
Saying Shadow
prophecy
Song
and
is
Shadow
on to
Songs
us.
and Shadow Songs relation with a prophecy. Basically said that Shadow Song is on to them, like, and
Yeah,
prophecy will fulfill.
yeah. So Sorakas went back with us, told us. I think then we moved to the library to confront the old man because Odrin recognized that an old elf, there's only one of them. I was looking for the toilet, which gave the opportunity for Odrin to snatch a letter inside the room, which pretty much said nothing of interest.
It said that is not yet time to meet, so he knew
Yeah,
that we were coming. Also, there was no smooth, oh, I'm looking for a toilet. It was like, guards, guards, intruders. This is a small detail, go on.
nothing happened. So we left that place, went back, planning what to do, and there was an idea of pretending to be cultists and pretty much helping them kidnap and looking where they will go with that person, since they were planning doing the kidnapping the old-fashioned way. We managed to get into the cart, help them steal the body through breaking the Sorakas breaking the window, also helped Vaneta to pretty much escape the room with the body. Then we went straight into the forest, following right to their mansion, where, oh, by the way, 20,000 gold coins for the kidnappings. So the cult is rich bastards. There we struggled on what to do with the halflings and with the body. Eventually we decided to simply dump the cart with the body as we went into the Odrin's tomb, which has a mansion now, and the tomb itself was pretty much in ruins. Yeah. Also, it's noted for me that so the elf woman is the bad guy, but I'm not sure what that's about.
Elf woman, I don't know anything about that. But we heard voices when we came in, and there was nothing in the room, but we heard steps coming from outside.
Yeah, and then we came back.
And there was
Also, there was also another riddle.
Yeah.
Which was different.
The first one was regret. This one was what?
Sorrow? No. something about losing somebody and then being sad. What is it
Well-
called? What's the word?
Oh, morning
Yeah. Or something.
or evening.
And
one
also
of the two.
evening. And we got a hint that that old guy, the old elf, that it was somebody who was exiled to oblivion and then returned back
Oh, when did that happen? When did we
at the
hear
very
that?
end. At the very end, when we teleported back, you I think asked you, Odrin, I think asked the what's the name of the guy who's teleporting us back and
Oh,
forth.
right.
And
Yeah.
that's what he said, that that elf guy is just somebody who's similarly as Odrin was banished to oblivion or something, and then and now he returned.
Is that correct, Valera?
Yes.
Okay. I don't remember that little bit, but okay.
Yeah, same.
Uh,
But
Nice
if he
one.
has it in the notes, then yeah.
yeah, no, I believe.
No, just pulling this out of my hat.
Just guessing all the major plot points, all on his own. And
It
also,
happens.
And also, he said that the NPC said that if we kill him, we are granted 10,000 coins.
that's cheap.
Yeah. Valera, is this real?
And then
Yep.
we heard the loud bang.
You are once again in front of Durlan.
Well, we already spoke to him, I think, last time, and now we're
Yeah,
just
no,
on our
he
way.
can't help us and all that.
Yeah.
Durlan is very old. Durlan does not remember what you spoke about.
Yeah.
Anyway, a minor Alzheimer out of the way. Yeah, you're free to go, unless you have questions.
No. It's fine that they're with us, by the way.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
No, everyone that starts speaking with her, asking her questions.
So, Vanita, how are you feeling right now?
So,
Did you
Violet,
have a
You
dream?
know, quite good.
how do you feel about the wealth distribution in the society?
We really
Good,
want to
Valera.
talk about it.
This is where you get into philosophical rants.
Yes, I know, and I want to.
Okay. That's a bit far.
So we turn to leave, I guess.
Yep.
So, what
Um,
are our options this time?
Well, I'm thinking that there's a lot of things we don't know, and there is one person who will know a lot of answers. I point to Vanita dramatically. It's your mother. Yeah, I'm thinking he's not gonna talk with us willingly, so we may have to arrange for an unwilling conversation.
We could technically bait her.
Yeah.
How? Like with what?
With Vanita.
Ah, I see where you're going with this. Go on.
The question is, for example, if let's say she learned that Vanita is within the city somewhere, given
not gonna
precise
come alone.
location.
And
Yes,
was
that's
there,
the thing.
is there like a bounty or something on Vanita?
Basically,
Because like the mother is looking for her.
basically, if she shows up, she's dead.
Hmm.
Is that right, Vanita?
Yes.
You're very quiet today. This is so uncharacteristic.
It's probably after that horrible dream she had that her soul is owned by a devil or something.
Hmm.
It is true that she wouldn't come alone, but here's the thing, they're also having a mission that they need to accomplish. Thus, at the very least, we would be able to split them. The question how we would split them even more.
Well, for that mission, I think they just need one person, no? That cousin who goes under the bed, and then after that guy goes to sleep, he just gets out and touches the stone. That's it. One person job.
Another option would be to do the exact same thing, ensure that Vanita's mother starts to leave in order to meet the old guy, and then we kidnap throughout the route. We know how she will be going because Sorakas was following her. And we know that she would go alone in that regard.
What about, since it's still early, right? Like it's many hours before all of that happened, we can still scout out that bookshop beforehand just to see, like, I don't know if there's anything suspicious happening there, or
We could.
any entrances, exits, or
Um,
maybe that elf guy is already there.
I'm thinking we don't even need to bait Vanta's mom. All we need to do is wait for her to leave. She's gonna retire for the night sooner or later, right? And unless she feels threatened, there's no big reason why she would have a lot of people guarding her.
Yeah, she went to see the elf guy alone last time.
Yeah, that's probably for secrecy. Um, yeah, I was thinking like either, but we need to trigger that, and there's a lot of risk for Vanta in that, as we've learned, So you could either just wait until she goes to sleep and then.
Where? In the mansion?
Well, she will retire for the night at some point. We have a sneaky boy, Sorakas. I'm sure he's capable of pulling that off.
Yeah, but if she will go back to her home,
Hmm.
that will be quite
En
difficult
route,
to
and
do.
then we snatch her en route. Vanta, are you what do you think? Would you be able to pull off the same trick you did last time, and maybe not get trapped in the room as you do?
Vanita was spaced out because she remembered a dream she had this night. It was horrible. A demon came again and told me that he sold my debt to another demon, and now a group of spiteful imps are managing the debt, and they have a personal stake to hoard Vanita. Furthermore, a lot of demonic factions are gambling additional souls on this debt to see if it is paid or not. Hell is a horrible place. So could you repeat the plan?
Basically, the question was, could she interfere with a plan in a similar way she did last time, so she would make her mother go consult with the elf again, and we could snatch her then, and maybe not get trapped in the room while doing so.
How exactly would Vanita not be trapped?
Well, last time around she waited too long, I think, and that's why she was trapped.
No. The windows weren't.
Well, no, that too, but like she
There-
could leave before then. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but she gets trapped the moment the guy gets under the bed.
Well,
There's
okay,
only
I
Yeah.
know that.
one entrance, one exit, and that's where
Yes,
the third.
Vanita needs to be seen by her cousin,
Okay, so
but as her cousin enters the room, he is already watched by somebody outside.
she could just hang out in the room until the target is kidnapped in another way. We don't care.
Also, we could intercept the cousin another way before he even snucks out into the room. Because we know who will do the job and how.
But then you won't alert the halflings.
Not in the right way. We don't know how they will react if he loses it before then. Yeah.
So Vanita is to go there, be seen, and then what? If she does not stop cousin, then she did not distract him, and he will probably not tell Vanita's mother that Vanita is here.
You don't care about the
No.
mother knowing. Essentially, the thought is that Vineta does exactly what she did last time,
Uh-huh.
and the halflings behave exactly the same way they did last time, hopefully, and we can intercept certain leader, leaving to chat alone.
Still, details when Vanita should escape.
After the halflings kidnap the target.
With the stone.
No. Well, they make a second plan, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just
just
let
has to-
she just chills hidden until the dude is kidnapped through the window and leaves after.
instead of screaming and shouting
Yeah,
and
because she like
barricading the
barricaded
doors,
the
makes sense.
door. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
She just quietly hides, whether under the bed or whether she changes location after her cousin leaves, doesn't matter. She just lets the
she can't
kidnapping
leave.
happen.
But she can't
Okay,
leave
now
without
now I
leaving.
understand what you're asking. Okay.
Because last time she didn't allow the kidnapping to happen, so Sarakas needed to interfere.
Oh yeah. And also she was making a lot of noise and
Yeah.
everyone like knew that
Yeah.
she was there. They
Yeah.
recognized her voice.
So now she wouldn't. She would be safe. We would do the thing, and also out of
Yeah, except
character.
that we're talking about Vanita here.
What do you think, Vanessa? Can you do this?
Yeah, I will.
Sounds like a plan to me. What do you guys think?
I
Yeah,
agree.
sure. And then we just intercept the mother on the way to the library.
We need to find a place to take her, though.
Mhm.
That's what we do first. We find a place we could drag her away to and interrogate. So I think let's go and try and find such place.
Sure. We
Maybe
have
an
a lot of-
abandoned building or whatever. Who knows?
Where do you go?
En route, like from the in between the inn and the bookshop, if just looking for abandoned buildings, warehouses, or whatever. So here first.
In the high district, there is not much abandoned to be found. Each small corner, each space is occupied by either commerce or some kind of place of leisure.
Is there like an Airbnb somewhere? One of those.
I'm pretty sure you would find something like that.
How about an establishment with a single shopkeeper that we could subdue for the meantime?
You could try. In front
I-
of the bookkeeping store is a herbalist store.
Odrin, I'd prefer to not engage with innocent civilians.
I mean
In
no
our
harm to
schemes.
anyone.
I understand that, but
Maybe just the shopkeeper of the bookshop. He's in cahoots with the criminals. And just not kill him. We can just subdue him if that's what you're troubled by.
Yeah, no, that was the intention. Is that okay with you, Lucian?
Well, the question is how innocent or guilty he is, but I sigh. Well, I guess there's no other option. If that's what you desire, so I will shall follow.
I am very open to alternative suggestions.
The sad thing that I do not have any alternatives, that's why I agree with this idea. Beyond the simple alley
Or we could
in
be
the
interrupted
open,
at any point, yeah.
that's the issue.
So you go to the bookstore?
Yeah.
Okay. You enter the same bookstore.
Oh, wait.
Just before we enter.
Wait,
No, go on, that's fine.
I could cast a spell, but no, I would be able to cast only a spell on one single person.
I mean, I
Mm,
think we should be able to manage without spells. I mean, with the shopkeeper at least.
well, I
But
mean that
still, yeah.
I could hide us within the alley, make a custom room, let's say. But I do not have any ability to make it big, more single targets. Or make someone invisible, but only a single target as well.
Well, making her invisible once we subdue her would be very useful.
For her to escape.
Okay, so do we have a plan how we are gonna subdue the shopkeeper? I mean, are we just gonna walk in and start grappling him, and or
Well,
do you have
well,
that?
I look you up and down, you know, from and I'm like, isn't this your thing?
I mean, if I can ambush him from behind without him noticing me approaching, yeah. But
Excellent.
if I just enter through the entrance and start sneaking, I don't think that will work.
The doors open by themselves.
Well,
Must be a win.
I mean, couldn't I distract the guy and you just do your thing?
Odrin, you could also
Sure.
pretend to be the old guy.
The shopkeeper?
No,
Oh, the elf?
the elf.
Hmm. And just see how the shopkeeper reacts, and
Yeah.
then when we see that it's not going anywhere, then I'll just subdue him.
Hmm.
I'll try subduing him.
Well, like yeah, let's do the shopkeeper. I will pretend to be the shopkeeper once we deal with what's her name? I got tired of saying
Alexandra.
Vanitas. Okay. Once we deal with Alexandra, I can turn it to her and then go into the bookstore and have a chat. That's her.
Can you
Your
do
action.
change appearance multiple times per day?
I have never came across a limit, so I would assume so. Yes.
But then we need to know the location where we take the Alexandra in. Previously, we decided to go into the bookstore with her in mind. Now,
No, what? Okay, I'm confused. No, we said we kidnap her, take her to a separate location, which is the herb store.
no,
Interrogate her.
I disagreed with that. Then Soraka said the bookstore, with
Yeah.
which I agreed.
I said we go to the bookstore. Okay, that's my idea.
Sorry, I'm confused.
First,
Yeah.
first, Odrin, you change your appearance into the old elf. Go to the bookstore and see if you can get any information out of the shopkeeper. Meanwhile, I'll try stealthily going behind him. If we see that it's not going anywhere, then I subdue him. Then we interrogate him, and then you can change your appearance into the shopkeeper. And then Vanita's mother should come, and then you'll be able to listen in to the Vanita's mother speaking to the elf better than I did. I don't know. Or we can. I don't know.
Okay, and
There's way too many steps, but technically we could subdue her within the bookstore. That's a good
do you
argument.
mean to subdue her in a place where we are meant to confront the old elf? Is that what I'm hearing?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, another plan then. Okay, first you turn into the elf, speak to the shopkeeper. If it's not going anywhere,
Yeah, yeah.
we subdue him and then ambush Vanita's mother somewhere outside, and then interrogate her. But we still will need
Where
another
do we
place then.
interrogate her? Yeah,
Yeah,
In
still
that's
the
why I
bookstore.
said
But in the bookstore
Listen,
there will
this
be
is
that
very.
elf.
you want to interrogate her
Okay.
in a place where she's going to meet with a target, right?
This is very simple. First, we meet with the target. It doesn't matter. Why would we need to wait and kidnap Vanita's mother if we can do that already right now and just pretend to be her and enter
Two
inside or
reasons.
whatever?
Two reasons. One, we would know for sure that he's there. Second, is that we would come to a conversation with him already knowing more things that we have learned from her. Instead of being, oh, I don't know anything, please tell me something. Instead of, oh, I know this. What the fuck is going on? You know, those are two very different conversations. That was my thinking why we needed a separate location to snatch her to interrogate and then go talk with the old elf. So that's what we agreed to. If we try to do all of this, like we'll just book the old elf and we don't even, yeah. Why do you look so confused?
I mean, we still have like another timeline to try, so we can interrogate some people this timeline and interrogate other people
In
on the
another timeline, we
timeline.
won't know where the old elf is. That's the issue.
Yeah.
This is the third one,
Oh.
the last one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm up for whatever. Just let's do something.
Yes. So, Lucian, up to you to provide us with a location where we could interrogate Alexandra.
At this point, I don't know if we're the good guys or the bad guys. Let's
mean-
pick the herbalist then.
I mean, there are some places that we can rent, like
We will leave him unharmed. We can rent it for the night. We can try to rent it for the night. That's what I will do first. And if that doesn't go, then we will forcefully rent.
You mean the herbalist place?
Yes, yes.
But I mean, it doesn't have to be the herbalist place. Maybe there is like a flat for rent, like on the way
Okay,
here.
go do it. Do that then. Yes.
Okay. I'm looking for
In
a
the
place
middle of
to
the
rent.
night.
It's not the middle of the night yet, no?
It's the evening. And that's when people look for a place to stay and shit. Yes.
No.
How much money
Anyways,
does
let's-
Vanita have?
I remember a facton because she didn't spend any.
Vanetta, how much gold
Are
do
you?
you
No,
have?
we don't hear you speaking. You covered your mouth and also. Yeah.
Guys, do you do something or not?
Yeah.
Isn't Vanetta in the tavern right now?
She's with us.
Oh,
Why would she be with you? She went to do the plan. She's getting the mother to you.
Okay, sure, fine. So
okay. So, like I
Get the
said,
place.
Yeah, I'm looking for a place to rent that is tolerant for loud noises and whatever. Can be cheap.
In a noble district.
Well, like basically a place where some old guy could take a prostitute in, like for whatever. I mean, I guess there should be such places,
He's
like
looking for a
where,
love hotel.
yeah, whatever, something similar.
I'm sorry, honestly, I'm hearing you like roadblocking, and then being unhappy that there's not uh, a good plan. So, and we're trying to accommodate for that. So I'm not sure what.
How am I road blocking? I said okay.
Okay. So Sarakas is looking for a place. Can he find something like that, or do we look for something else?
What kind of place are you looking for?
Discreet, like where there's no receptionist or whatever. Just guess basically get a place for the night. Basically, like usually, like a place where people usually go just to fuck for the night, and
It would still have a receptionist, so somebody has to let the people in, right?
Hmm.
And take the money.
Well, I mean, I can give the
Unless you're
money.
speaking about public bedroom space.
I mean, it's not. I don't mean like an actual hotel, but more like a sort of like Airbnb place, like a house, or I don't know.
Valera, world question: how late do the stores work around here?
Late enough.
So they are still open, if that's what
They're
you're asking.
still open.
Yeah, no, I
We
know.
also do have horses, so we could pretend that she's drunk and just hightail it.
Where? And then come back
To
here to have a chat with the elf.
yeah, to hightail it from the noble society and find somewhere else a place to hide.
Uh-huh.
This will be difficult having in mind that, I mean, unless she's unconscious.
Well, duh. Make her unconscious and pretend that she's drunk and move to a more discreet location somewhere else. Then
Can
wake her
I
up there.
can I make someone unconscious? I can execute someone, but does that count as unconscious? Um,
Technically.
Fair enough.
I don't have like anything to make somebody fall asleep for a short duration of time.
Well,
Yeah,
we
it
do
would
have
be
a
hours.
herbalist.
It would be hours. Yeah. Well, so
Buy a sleeping potion, ammoniac or whatever.
do that.
Okay, I guess we're going to the
And then we're gonna randomly wander around the city on a horseback with a
unconscious
person
gnome.
hoping to find a place to interrogate her, and then
Why
in a
randomly?
time.
We have time to look for it now.
Okay, go look for the entire city.
Not the entire city, the lower district.
How far trip-wise would be the lower district, Valera?
Few hours.
For
So
fuck's sake.
2 hours one way, so 4 hours back and forth.
The elf is gonna wait. It's gonna be fine.
Maybe you're trying to do what is not quite possible. Or not up to your toolset or skill set. Like kidnapping somebody in the middle of the street.
Hmm. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and chat with the herbalists. I'll try and buy something to help us put her to sleep. After I complete the purchase, Sarakas is gonna use the very same thing to put the store owner to sleep. He's gonna be unharmed. Gonna use the space to have a chat with her, and then we're gonna chat with the elf. No one is harmed. Everything is paid for, and
But you mean the herbalist's place?
yes,
Oh, so you'll buy sleeping potion from the herbalist, and we will use the potion on him.
yes. We'll buy 2 potions, and we will use one on him and one on her. Does that obey your code, Lucian?
Do whatever.
I mean, he would
What?
sleep through the night in anyway, so it's not like anything
Yeah,
bad
I
is
don't feel
happening.
like we're harming anyone in this way. Or do you disagree?
As I said, do whatever.
That sounds like a woman saying, I'm fine.
I don't know. All I hear is go ahead, so let's do it.
Okay, sure. Also, I only have 6 gold.
Oh, Jesus. I have 28.
Lucian, do you have any money?
I have 60.
60. Wow.
Okay, no, cool. Yeah, also, I remember something. Yes, so, from this place, how far is the tavern with a party? Not very far, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. For that, I will try to convince him to go there and join us for the party.
I
Maybe he
still
will leave
have
on
the
his own.
I still have the very expensive bottle of the alcohol, the very fancy alcohol.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Maybe that will help convincing him.
Yeah. Okay.
Not sure how it
Um,
will work, but
guys, it's almost an hour. We haven't
It's
done any roleplay
no.
yet.
It's half an hour since we started playing. But yes. We had a conversation. Okay. So here's what's happening. I go in through the door into the herbalist store.
You see a herb store, many
Yes.
herbs,
Yes.
and a guy, very young, scholarly looking.
Okay, cool. Does it look like only a herb store, or does it like look like there's like mixtures or whatever or such?
There's also a gun store here. No, it's only a herb store. Please.
he meant to
Continue.
ask if there are any potions as well, or just herbs.
No, just herbs. When I said it is a herb store and you enter, you see only herbs.
Okay,
I meant that there's only herbs here.
okay, okay. Cool. Uh, yeah. Okay, so I approach. Sorry, I'm a little amused at seeing Valera so annoyed.
Yes, yes. But I might decide to take my amusement at one point.
I understand. But so far everything has been good-natured and well-intentioned. Um, so I come in, look around, like trying to figure out where I am. Acting a little drunk. I was like, this doesn't look like the place. I approach uh, the guy in an unsteady step. I'm sorry, where am I?
You are
You are?
Great pot.
you are in a store named the Budding Flower. We
What's
sell
that?
herbs. We sell herbs, seeds, and various soils.
Oh, that's curious. Yeah, I pull out a bottle and take a sip. Um, I go. Okay, okay. This could be a good stroke of fate before I go, but a friend of mine is having trouble sleeping. Do you have something for that? Like he
First, you have to
rolls and turns like for hours on end and just can't fall asleep.
bring me his urine sample, so I
He's
might examine it,
he's what?
determine
What the fuck is a urine sample, man?
his piss.
Kidding me?
His piss in a bottle. Preferably, the bottle must be white and clear.
You kidding me, right?
What you gonna do with it? Drink it?
I guess it's been a couple of minutes, right, since Odrin entered the shop.
I suppose.
Sarakas is losing patience, so he enters as well, but pretends not to know Odrin and pretends just to be like window shopping, just looking around at the herbs on the shelves and whatever.
And the shopkeeper goes, "Piss, urine samples. I have to examine it and determine if the problem is in his liver or whatever other place."
Uh, that sounds this. How? You know what? I don't want to know. I take another sip. You're like, okay, you know what? This is actually not where I wanted to be. Do you know there in the whatever the tavern's name was? There's a giant party tonight. That's where I was going. Do you like partying? Do you like drinking games?
I guess.
I'm trying to make him go to a party.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, Sarakas apsimeta kaip šoperis ir žiūri, jeigu niekur neveda, tai jeigu jis nesutinka, bandysiu pristelfinti ir graplinti iš nugaros.
Okay. Kokiais žodžiais tu bandai įtikinti partį?
Well, it's I forgot what's the occasion out of character, but I remember there was some sort of big occasion for the party. So I'm
Was
trying.
I think it was a birthday party.
And basically, there are a bunch of free drinks. There is like drinking games and shit. Like I talk up the entire thing that we've experienced in the full first loop, you know, and how much fun it was and all of that. And like, looks like he could take a break. And I'll be heading there myself anyway. So to be great to have a nice fellow like him as well. The more the merrier, you know.
All right. The party is free. He's coming.
Cool. And I step out and lead him to the party then if he goes. Because I even add it's like the first drink is on me.
Guess
Okay.
if he's agreeing to leave, I'll then interject and say, "Oh, you're going to the party?" Then just to
Want me in?
encourage him, I'll pull out the expensive liquor bottle and just give him that bottle. Say, yeah, just look, I just got this bottle from that party, and
Pour
you
one
can
out for
take.
me.
So wait, you just give him the bottle?
Yeah, I open it up like and just give it to him. Like, I don't know, you can share whatever.
Suddenly he's not going anymore.
Guys, this looks suspicious now.
I take a swig. Okay, if you don't want it, then sure, but you can get a lot of bottles like this there, and then leave.
What do you want? Are you trying to bribe me to give you some kind of hallucinogenic herbs? I don't sell that stuff
Is he saying that to me?
to whoever is here.
But I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Is the stuff that he gave you good? May I? And then I just continue on my way as I was like as I was before. I take a big swig and it's like, so as I was saying, all the big party people are gonna be there tonight, and I start naming names of people that were participating
No
in
way.
the drinking game.
This is a very expensive bottle. Why would an elf just come in and give me a very expensive bottle?
I take a look at the bottle and I was like, is it? It does taste good, I guess. Do you want some? Like I try to look like blissfully like drunk and just be happy to have another drink.
I'm sorry. You should probably leave.
Sure. See you there later, I guess. And I turn around to leave.
Yeah.
Didn't need to do anything, man.
I did not expect this to take this kind of turn.
I mean, think about it this way. Suddenly, you just chilling at work, suddenly someone's like, oh, there's a party. Oh, okay, let's go. And suddenly, another stranger is like, oh, here's a 500 euro bottle of wine.
Yeah, and
Take
you
it.
can got a lot of bottles like this in the party.
I don't know who wouldn't be suspicious, man. But
But
yeah,
anyway,
I leave.
what do you do?
I
was
guess I
like-
have to kill that shopkeeper now.
Of course, things have to escalate. I was like,
Right. So, do you want to sneak inside the herb shop?
Yes.
You sneak in.
Can I get
He's
some
standing at the ledger, writing something down.
approach him from behind and grapple?
Yeah, he is distracted. He is not alerted too much, and you are a professional in sneaking.
Mhm.
Just don't roll. You do it. It's too easy for you. You are behind him. Do what you must.
So since I have stealth takedown, basically he's silenced, so he cannot scream.
Yes.
And using my free hand, I try to tie him up.
I'm thinking.
He is tries to struggle, but it's useless. You just lock him up and quickly tie his hands, legs, tie them together, and you also gag him.
You
Yeah.
should have went to the party, man.
Oh my god, you're traumatizing the guy for life. I am not aware of any of this.
You should have went to the party. You
I
should
check
have
his-
came to my birthday party.
Just check his pockets for keys for the shop.
You find the key.
Okay, then I just drag him all gagged like somewhere behind the counter so he wouldn't be visible if somebody just randomly enters.
Is there
the
one
shop.
floor only or multiple floors?
One floor.
Yeah, so if there's like a warehouse place behind the doors or
Yes.
something, so just
Yes.
I'll just drag him there.
Yeah,
And then I
you
come
see
out of
that the warehouse doors are closed.
locked, you mean?
Yeah.
But okay, I tried the keys that I found on
It
him.
unlocks. The guy is
Okay.
very nervous. He's trying to scream, but he's silenced. He's gagged.
It's okay, don't worry.
You could
be
suffocate him
fine.
until he passes out.
You
Yeah.
open the door to the herbalist shop and you see another guy tied up.
Okay. Okay.
No
Okay,
fucking way.
Uh,
I want to see Don's face to this.
okay, then I'll just leave this guy there and run out of the shop just to invite Odrin and Lucian inside.
So
We
the
have
first guy
time.
is like, second guy is,
Guys, you have to see this.
Yeah, well, she was, and I keep drinking the expensive alcohol.
This shopkeeper had somebody tied up in his warehouse.
What?
Let's just come inside.
Yeah, I come in,
Is it?
And after
I
they come
think
in, I'll lock the door.
and
you
yeah,
know
follow him to the back.
that's a funny joke, right?
No.
it's funny, but it is not joke.
It is funny, yeah, but I'm not joking.
So we come in. What do we say exactly?
Two guys apparently trying to fight each other while tied up in the herbalist shop warehouse.
Huh? Is
So
one
there
of
were
them?
two.
Is one of them a halfling, by any chance?
No,
Okay.
no.
So yeah. I approached the guy that I didn't see before, so the first guy, obviously, and I I lean against him. As like, I'll remove this gag, and you will explain what's happening here. And I remove the gag slowly, ready to shove it back in if he starts screaming.
He demands you untie him this instant.
I don't think, I take a swig, that you're in a situation to negotiate here right now.
Untie me or I scream.
I will kick you in the face right now if you stop being don't stop being such a little brat.
Lay but a finger on me and you're a dead man.
Looks like you're
Does it
much
sound
closer
like
to
he's
being
like?
dead.
Does it sound like he's like very convinced that he could do something like that? Like as he's like I don't know, has somebody who
Just a
would do
noble.
that for him, like, or he's just like very proud and noble and just trying to scare us, or is actually
As you wonder all of this, he starts screaming that people are already searching for me. Lots of guardsmen,
Yeah, I shove the
soldiers,
gag back in.
knights.
I turn back to the second guy, and I say like, to you, I will immediately kick to your face before shoving back the gag. So you explain. Go.
Guards!
I kick him in the face and then shove the gag back in. So this is interesting,
Okay.
huh?
Yeah.
Thoughts, you guys?
Maybe let's just not get involved and just leave them here for now.
Too late.
I rummaged through both of their pockets as we're chatting.
Empty.
Empty.
Yeah, I probably forgot to mention the other guy in the warehouse is naked.
Oh,
Okay, if
okay.
I
So
look around, can I see somewhere like a bundle of clothes that
no,
are
the
just
second
lying
guy
around?
probably
Or
wears his clothes. That's the thing, I think.
No clothes is nearby.
does it look that okay? Are they on the similar build and like height and?
No.
So does
Whatever
it
the
look like the
case,
shopkeeper's clothes fit him well?
guys,
No.
whatever the
No.
case, we should not give. We shouldn't go further than this. We have our own objective to accomplish.
Yes, we
And
do.
it's best we don't miss it.
So it looks like this guy stole this guy's clothes and was pretending to be a shopkeeper.
Oh, there's never an end to a curious, wonderful things happening in this world, huh? That's why I love
Yeah.
traveling so much.
So
Well, have fun, both not starving to death before you're found, and all of that, and have a good evening, right? Um, and
should have went to the party.
should have gone to the party, yeah. I just can I make sure like I tie one of them to like both of them to separate ends of the room, shelving units or whatever, so they can't help each other escape, that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Sure. And I close the door behind us. And I do this. Mystery solved.
I lock the door. Okay, so we have a free space.
So yes, though I have a theory about this. I have a feeling that multiple buildings around this place, maybe around the bookstore, are gonna have similar situation.
Interesting.
And it's like a spy network that's observing or something along these lines.
Interesting. I look through the window.
Busy, high district.
Okay.
All right. So where? Oh wait, is for some reason in my mind the entire time, like when like Sarakas was following her, etc., like the streets were mostly deserted because it was like a middle of the night or something. By the time Alexandra was going, is that not the case?
That is the case.
Okay, but it's a bit early
Sarakas.
for that right now, I think. Okay.
Mayhaps the fake herbalist, real herbalist, maybe had a ring on him.
Did we
Would be
notice?
good to
There were
check.
no rings.
Okay, no rings.
Anyway, what I'm thinking is
Investigate the shop.
sure, we could look around. I don't think we will find anything. But yeah, Sarakas, will you need some help intercepting Alexandra, or are you gonna be able to just snatch her somewhere nearby and drag her in? And
I mean, I'm not sure how easy that would be. I mean, in the middle of the street.
yeah,
Just do it quick. I'm too conspicuous to
conspicuous.
and would be way conspicuous to and would be too.
Go on.
I'd be too obvious if I came with you, so I'll stay here.
Okay, sure. Do that. You can.
As I look through the ledgers or other notes, books.
Sure, and I'll you station me wherever you feel is suitable, Sarakas, and just then you can go back to the tavern and kill our target, I guess, once she leaves, right?
Yeah, I guess just somewhere close by to the bookshop and the herbalist shop. And it's not too far away. I guess I'll try and do the deed when she's gonna be closer, so it wouldn't be that difficult just to drag her. I mean, that's what I'm doing, right? I'm trying to ambush her from behind and drag her here, right? Okay.
Yeah, basically.
But I mean, now that I think of it, I mean, I guess it will be later at night then, so hopefully there won't be any like.
Yeah, that was the case. I
Look,
confirmed
look.
with Valera. Like I asked, like I remember there
Mm,
the streets were basically deserted, right?
yeah. Okay,
Um,
so yeah, I guess I'll go back to the inn and wait for Alexandra to leave.
Okay. Meanwhile. Donate, what are you doing?
I'm looking through the ledgers, notes, maybe some ash, some papers half burnt or whatever. Any information I could gather within the tower, within the herb shop.
Give me an awareness.
Sure.
What am I drinking, by the way, from that expensive alcohol?
It's 0.
A very expensive port wine. You don't find anything, but you're sure there's something here.
The bottle that you're drinking, one bottle costs 50 gold.
That's cool. That's some quality drink right there.
Odrin, I might need your help with this. I'm sure that there's something here, but
Well, you can tell us when we're back because Soraka stationed me
oh,
somewhere in the street. So I'm just drinking and I'm playing my ukulele to pass the time. Some drunken songs, all of that. It's a drunkard being a
well
vagrant on the
then,
street, essentially.
can this be an extended time since it will take a while and I'm doing this for a while?
Okay, it could be. You have 3 hours.
So yeah, I'll do that. That's 1 hour fail, then
Hmm?
the second hour, 2 degrees.
You are quite sure there is nothing here. Nothing that would imply any crime being done.
Okay, so it's perfectly legal, okay.
Yes, but somehow there is a guy in the warehouse, tied up.
Where did
This
it?
job definitely belongs to the first guy that you met. Let's call him the herbalist.
Not a herbalist imposter.
Yes.
That's why he wanted fucking piss sample.
Okay. Interesting.
Meanwhile,
May I found some names?
let's call him Dave.
Houses, etc. Well, how rich, any
He is not a
information
noble.
about. So all that shit he spoke that guards are looking pretty much were lies then.
Oh, you mean the tied up person? He is
Yeah,
not mentioned anywhere. Do you want to talk with him?
not really, because he is.
Then I'm not sure how you'll find out anything.
Okay, it doesn't matter right now. So pretty
Anyway,
much I wait.
yes. Sorakai, Vanita's mother is leaving
Hmm.
in a hurry, alone.
I just do what I did last time, just follow her stealthily.
Since those are the same route, same rooftops, you do the same things you are quite able to do. No roll. Um,
Just when she's close enough, like for me to like to have Odrin in sight and line of sight, then
mhm.
I will try to ambush her, to grapple her from behind.
For that, I'll need a stealth roll.
Okay.
So you're going out of your way.
Any minuses or anything, or just straight?
No, we're gonna do an opposed roll. She's going to roll awareness.
Okay.
6
Tough.
DA Alosna 0.
It's a very rare die. Come on. There we go.
Oh my god.
Wow!
That
Reroll.
is.
Reroll.
Oh, you also rolled one. Let's
Uh,
go.
I can
No,
use
just
some.
you have more dice. I believe in you.
Reroll. Just
Okay.
reroll.
It's
Just
nine.
arrow up and enter. Arrow up and enter.
I'm using the macro button, so arrow enter doesn't
Oh,
work.
sorry. You
You
succeed?
You grab her just like you grabbed the herbalist.
Okay, so I muffle her mouth and try and move her towards the herbalist shop and try and signal
Yeah.
Odrin.
You just lift her off the floor and carry her into the herbalist shop.
Yeah, well, at some point I get next to him and put on manacles on her and yeah, and we enter the herbalist store, I guess.
What kind of manacles?
Manacles, just manacles. I don't think I have silver
Just
manacles. Yes.
Okay.
Guys, silver, quick!
Right. So what do you do?
Time to interrogate.
Now that's, I guess I did my part of the job. No, it's up to you guys. I'm not very
Well,
good with interrogations.
yeah.
Usually for magic, people need to say something and use their hands, right?
Yes. So
Yes.
Tie her hands up so she wouldn't be able to make like hand signals.
it's possible to do otherwise if you're trained in that, and it's harder. But yeah. So.
Right.
There we go.
As you're tying her hands tighter, I guess, than being manacled.
Something like manacles. Yeah.
Well, manacles still, I guess, will allow to make some hand signals.
No. You need
okay.
explicitly.
Oh, okay then. Okay, whatever. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Give me an awareness.
I succeed.
4, 5.
That's under perception. Okay.
Yes. You will have to match 3 successes.
3 successes? That's impossible with 5. So
You can reroll failed dice specifically to get extra sucks if you want.
yeah, but I didn't succeed at any of those 5. So
No, you succeeded.
Anyway.
I did my part.
Oh,
no,
not
I
you.
haven't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's up to Don't if he does. One person needs to have 3 sucks. That 3 people having one doesn't work.
It ain't happening.
Okay.
Okay, so as you come down to tie her hands, she suddenly turns around and you see a rune in her hands.
I knew it.
And she tries to hop backwards at you guys, trying to touch you in any way.
But she's still like, I mean, was tied up, no? Just her
Yes.
hands. I was just
She
messing
is
around with
also
hands.
the leader of the assassin clan.
Okay.
That is enough for her to somehow stealthily, and she did that roll, procure the stone and try to touch you. So who was coming to tie her up?
You mean after the
Give me
manacles?
Yes,
Okay.
give me the dodge roll.
Okay. Dodge roll is what?
Dodge.
Under Dex? Okay.
Dex and dodge, yeah.
Okay, that's it.
You dodge out of her hopping. She then turns her back towards all of you guys and says, "Well, who's the first to meet your maker? Come on."
I guess. I'll try to grapple her again.
I can
That's
always just
dangerous.
chop off her hands.
You say that
You
in
do what?
character?
Chop off
Yes.
her hands?
That's pretty little, but okay, do it.
No, he said in character, I can always just chop off her hands. That's
Okay. You could give intimidate roll.
and I add like all we need want is a chat before we go talk with our common elven friend.
Okay. 5, 6. 1 degree. Lol.
I'll give her a resist roll.
Shit.
She tells you to come and try.
I reroll. I reroll again. I succeed. Oh wait, no.
No, you
That's
don't.
critical fail.
Trys, 4, 5, 6. I succeed.
You match her, you don't beat her. Or do you
Yeah,
need to-
I match her, but
One, yeah. So, so you basically can both reroll. Is that what you're going for?
yeah.
Technically, yes. But I got a 10 in that roll, so nope.
Would be pretty funny if you did succeed, though.
Yeah. Roll again.
Fuck
Oh my
you!
god!
Ha!
Hey!
Take that.
Reroll again.
Hey, forget about it.
1, 2. Come on, you can beat 2. Wow, that's some consistent rolls.
She asks, "What do you want?"
Well, first of all, for you to not try and send us to the Soul Eater peeps, that would be very appreciated. Do you mind sitting down?
If you wanted for me to sit down and have a chat, you should have said hi, talk with me, meet me. Not fucking kidnap me in the middle of the street in the middle of the night.
You would not come willingly. We both know that.
You would be surprised.
Did she show anything on anything of a surprise when I was talking about about the Soul Eater cult?
No.
Okay. Can you give me 1 second?
1.
Three. It's lonely here.
I gesture her to the floor. and sit down myself.
She sits down.
Ah, we have advantage. We have two people standing while she's sitting down. Yeah. So how did you get this Soul Eater kidnapping gig?
Solitaire cultists contacted us, as any other client would,
Hmm.
for the price, and it was acceptable.
Who was the contact?
A guy from Severia.
How is the elf involved? Do I know his name? I don't think we've exchanged names with him.
Oh. Of course, you know, he's Old Man Remus.
Oh, right, that. Yeah. Well, how is he involved
Involved in what?
in your contract with the Solitaire cult?
He's not.
Why were you going to for a chat with him just now then?
How do you know I'm going for him?
I have my ways.
We are the ones interrogating, not the other way around.
We're just
That's what
having a
you
chat.
think.
Calm down, calm down. We're just having a chat.
We are the ones asking the questions.
Do you harbor Jews, you know, Attic? I was trying to talk with him about personal matter.
Oh, you mean the Shadow Song?
Yes, the Shadow Song.
Did she
How do
interfere
you
with your?
know? Are you perhaps from Margolin family?
Why do you care?
Well, the Shadow Song is only known to either the House of Arnos or the Margolin family. Nobody else would probably hear such legends.
Well, it's my job to know, isn't it?
I don't know.
I did.
What's your job?
Uh, did she mess with your plans again? How's old man Remus going to help you with her?
Why do you care?
I have a personal stake in this as well.
Is Shadow Song also threatening you?
She's involved in my affairs, let's just say that.
Now, what are you then? You are no ordinary person if Shadow Song is involved.
Too
Yeah,
many questions, too little answers.
yeah, like I give it a smirk, glance back at both of the guys. Some people say that.
So tell me, what kind of destiny are you protecting from the Shadow Song? If that is the case, why are we having interrogation? We should be allies.
I wanted to have a chat with you a little bit, not on your terms. You're obviously a person of influence.
And you expect me to be your ally afterwards, right?
While you could recognize us as individuals of resourcefulness, and that is always in high demand, no matter the times.
By the way,
I don't think you understand. Something happens to me, my family will looking for you.
Looking for who?
Someone, somewhere.
Someone. Yeah. We have
By
no
the
beef
way,
with you.
do I
Alright.
notice a ring on her hands?
Yes, the signet ring.
Does it
Oh,
look in
but
any particular way, or?
so tell me who is the Shadow Song then, if you're looking for her. Isn't it someone somewhere? But look, you're getting progress.
Sorry, what? Can you repeat that? Again, sorry. No,
I'll
no.
speak,
Just repeat what you said.
I'll
That's all.
I'll speak as if you were 5. If finding you is hard, then finding Shadow Song is hard as well.
And yet you failed so far. Yum 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 yum.
Крема с рому.
Hey.
Ou с троху. Što mlaibs.
You can't find
Good.
Vanita even, so how can she find Shadow Song? Not
Ooh,
in
that's-
roleplay.
Oh, you don't?
Nah, I'm silent.
You
I'm
should.
letting you to.
You should. But okay. It's like, well, you haven't found her yet so far either, and they wouldn't even know where to look for us. So, oh well.
It's a matter of time. The Shadow Song is always drawn to me.
Maybe she would even thank me if I got rid of you right here and now.
Perhaps. But if you are involved, then probably should avoid the Shadow Song, don't you think?
So just let me confirm one thing. What is the path forward you're trying to secure? And from Shadow Song's interference, just so that we're on the same page.
She just looks at you confused. Look, is this conversation going somewhere?
Yeah. What's the password for the bookstore keeper?
Password?
Is there a password out of character? There was, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
If you meant about going and meeting Old Man Remus,
Yeah.
just go in and say that you want to meet the Old Man Remus. He's not hiding, far as I know.
So if he would just say that
You're
we
tricking
want
me.
to go to the bathroom, it will not work.
Wait, what?
She ignores that statement.
It worked.
Do you know what the Soul Eater cult wants to achieve? Why the guy, and I forgot the guy's name.
Remus?
You mean the guy in the tavern?
Yeah.
They said they want him.
I figured.
So they specifically give you the names of specific people that they need?
Yes, the names, the location, and time.
Do you know
I mean,
where it brings them to?
As far as I know, it brings them somewhere to Suveria.
You know any other houses that also hired for this?
No. We are not paid to know.
hate to do.
And were you not suspicious of the amount of gold that you're being paid for this kind of job?
It's a good deal.
Did you do any due diligence to see if the gold is actually real?
We have been paid real gold, trust me.
Okay.
The cultists need our services. They would not risk angering us.
Who's informing you and how on the next target?
There is a guy in a tavern. Another tavern.
What's
His
his name?
name?
Steve?
No. His name is Igor. He is a Severian and he tells us the name of people that we have to make disappear.
Curious. How does he look like?
He describes you a guy. Short hair, black.
What's their ring? How does it look like? What's the insignia?
Are you?
Is the
Sorry, go.
It's the insignia of House Arnos, whatever it is. Let's just say 2 roses.
Is there anything we can actually let know? No, blah blah.
We can ask about the naked guy
could.
in the warehouse.
Oh, okay, well, go ahead.
Sure. Do you know anything what's happening in this herbalist shop? Like why there is one naked guy tied up in the warehouse?
Shadow Song.
No idea.
He's on to
It's
you.
okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have one more thing to ask. So, you know, this cute little gathering of forces, like around the days right north of here.
A what?
Out of character. Basically, I'm just referring to the whole thing. You know, like an army gathering sort of a thing near the mansion, what we saw in the second timeline, just testing the waters.
Wasn't there just a bunch of nobles, not an army?
I don't know, some sort of camp gathering of whatever.
You mean the Fenrir Order?
He meant the army within the ruins when we traveled the
Near the
mansion
mansion.
itself. He's checking if the mansion exists in this timeline too.
I know what he is asking. I'm role playing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're kind of. I feel like okay, no. I feel like these forests are kind of deep in Wendian territory, don't you think? Have any fun dealings with them?
Guys, next time you kidnap someone,
Yeah, this
have
is.
a list. Have a list of questions you want to ask.
Yeah, no, I already asked
Because
everything. And I wanted to know, honestly.
what about deep in the in Severia? What?
Ignore the last bit then.
Okay,
Um,
will do.
Guess that's all I wanted to know.
okay.
Now, if you don't mind waiting in the back room with a couple of us, uh, we'll have you free and sorted real soon. Yeah.
And hand me this instance, or I will throw this rune at you.
I prepare
Can
to swing my
I
sword.
That would be an interesting
try?
thing to see in her situation to throw this. Anyway,
I slowly start moving behind her. like keeping the distance, but just so that I would be out of line of sight as far as much as possible,
Her
or at
arms are
least that
behind
there
her.
was.
You're entering line of fire. But yeah, I stand up and say, "Oh, you stay here 10 minutes and you're free to go." I need some time alone with old man Remus. Yeah, cool, nice chat.
Okay, 10 minutes. After that, your souls go to fucking hell.
We're planning on it.
Yeah, I turn around and leave the store.
Okay, I guess we're
Is anyone
leaving the
following me,
store.
or
Yeah,
both of you
If
stay?
you
yeah.
leave, I follow and lock the store's doors.
Although someone should make sure that she doesn't escape. She's an assassin after all.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if she can contort enough to escape even those manacles.
Yeah. Do one of you mind staying and watching her?
Okay, sure. I mean, I'll stay.
Do you need a bodyguard, Odrin?
We should be fine.
Then I'll stay as well.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So I cross the street, and as I approach the door, I turn into to look like Alexandra and enter the store.
The bookkeeper to you.
I point the finger up with a eyebrow raised.
Yes? You're here to see the old man Remus?
I nod and proceed towards the stairs.
He is upstairs.
I was like,
As you go up, the bookkeeper, the shopkeeper goes back to his papers and is like, rude.
and I go up the stairs.
Okay. You see an old man.
Is it Remus?
It is, in fact, him.
I approach.
He,
Sorry, go.
he says, you know, little few have tried chasing me across few timelines. I commend your stubbornness and will grant you this meeting. You may ask me 3 questions and make them count.
What's your name?
I was about to make that joke. Okay, well, I change back my appearance and sit across from him, and I go. Okay, so what should we ask? I feel like we want to know about Shadow Song. I honestly didn't expect we would see him there. I think we want to see about Shadow Song, right?
You're not there.
Right. Okay. Cool. Okay. So what I'm thinking, got any boost, motherfucker? Yeah. No, I'm thinking we want to know about Shadow Song. So that's one for sure. It's probably even two. I'm thinking like, what's their plan for her? Like, I don't know. I don't know anything about her, so like they would know something about her. We also know what the family. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. We know that there are a couple of families that would know about them, so we could talk with another family. But if they're hostile, that would be bad.
Two lonely neurons connect in your brain, and you remember that House Margolin is the house that is haunting Vanita and you for killing their member.
Oh, is that the one? Okay, it was part of Vanita's backstory, not mine.
Well, you are dragged into it.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe
Also,
not.
they hate Lucian, so yeah.
Uh. Oh, they do. Oh my god. Right. Okay. Cool. So I think we want to know about the Soul Eater, about and about Shadow Song. I think those are the key facts, and then we could do something about with that information. Okay. So how do we phrase the question? Um. Tell me about the operation the Vanta's family is involved with. Tell me about the Soul Eater operation Vanta's family is involved with the Soul Eater cult.
That is not a question.
Shit. You could, I could say like, oh, can you tell us anything we want to know? The answer, yes. Julio,
Exactly.
no. But yeah, no. Okay.
Actually, exactly. But you also could say, tell me everything.
Yeah. So no. More seriously, then. Okay. How to phrase the question then? What do we want to know? What is the Soul Eater cult trying to achieve uh, with these kidnappings and all of that?
Odrin, really? It's in his name. Soul Eater. He eats souls.
I know,
I'll
but
I'll give you this answer for free.
no. What I mean is, I mean, this is pretty aggressive. Not you don't see this mass level of disappearances usually, right? And that has never changed.
Well, it appears that Soul Eater's appetite has increased.
I see.
But if you want to know what truly is happening, well, the Soul Eater is trying to provoke something. A reaction. Here in Vendia, they started hunting mages, and the king has gathered them all in this city to, as he said, investigate them, but in reality to protect them. In Severia, they are blaming the Wood Elves. They will attack the Wood Elves, and the Wood Elves will retaliate.
That is a dire state of things. Um,
Again, I will answer to you this freely, because I have come at odds with the Soul Eater as well, even if it also happens that I seem to be working with one of its agents.
that's a curious contradiction is on its own, but okay. Um, how is Shadow Song involved in all of this?
There was once a blade made by one of the elven lords. The same one that also made the rings that give the elven lords great power. That blade is so sharp that it can sever destinies, and it was passed from one elven hero to another. It was passed through from the parent to the child. However, as time went, the blade was passed from an elf to a human, and from human to a halfling. The Shadow Song is both the blade and its bearer, who happened to be a member of Arno's family. Do you want to know who is the Shadow Song right now? Well, it is your companion, Vanita. However, she is entirely unaware of this. Her mother, she fears the power of the blade and wants to get rid of Vanita. Out of desperation. Because if Vanita does live up to her own potential, she will wield a weapon able to kill gods, just like you or me.
Or me. That's interesting.
Thank goodness she cannot kill me. Then I'm not a god.
I don't remember her wielding a blade, but
As I said, she is not aware. That was kept secret from her.
this would be a
Not that
curious
this bad.
development if a person was here. Okay. Guys, by the way, I did say this in the chat.
Yeah.
What exactly?
That Vanita is Shadow Song.
Um,
What's our best course of action?
That's a fun little question. You know, is you saying, "Oh, you have 3 questions"? Like, this has a weird effect on me. The weird effect is like, "Oh fuck, I don't want to waste them. Oh my god, what do I ask? What do I ask?" Ah.
As I said before, there is no shame in any of the choices. All that I wish is that you make those choices without any regret.
There's always regret.
Is there any danger in accepting? Do I know the lady elf's name? The Smith
This
one.
lady elf. It's Ilif, if I remember correctly.
Well, in accepting her.
Erin. Erin.
Oh yeah. So is there risk in accepting her gift, her gift of ring?
She means no harm to you. But others will not be pleased with you regaining the ring which you did not deserve.
No one is ever happy with me, so that's fine. Okay.
Last one, make it count.
So what I find curious is that he was advising Alexandra how to deal with Shadow Song, but he also knew that Shadow Song was Vanata. So was he playing a double agent sort of a thing, or like what was going on there?
You can ask him.
Yeah. But I think it's more important. More important is to ask. How do I get? I don't know. How do we get Shadow Song to fulfill her potential and join our forces?
He look angrily.
Sorry, what?
He looks angrily. Now I have promised you 3 answers, but do not think I will compromise myself.
Why would that be a compromise for you?
A blade
That's a
that kills gods like me? Come on, Odrin. Like all godlings, you hear but you do not listen.
That's why I said we need her on our side, or I could.
Look, there's 2 possibilities. Either there is a weapon that can kill us, or there isn't.
Yeah. To grab that weapon for myself. Okay. Anyway, I'm guessing that's the end of our conversation then.
Do you still have some questions left? You can ask him why
You
he's
still
so
have one
old.
question. He
Oh,
did
it's
not
Ask
like
him,
answer you.
how
okay.
did an elf grow a beard?
Asking for a friend.
How's your mom doing?
How did you grow so old and wise? You know. Okay. Okay. What else do we want to know that we could only get from him? I guess. Do we actually want Shadow Song to be doing things?
So maybe some advice how to deal with the cultists or something. I don't know
I'm not there.
if that's something we're into,
Hmm.
or like we
No.
still gonna have to go in some other places
Find.
later,
Yep.
right?
Find. Yeah. So. Okay. Is there? I know. So, is there anything that could help us in a meaningful way and on our journey to retrieve the 3 parts of Odrin?
Well, you're already almost done with the first part of 3. Then, if I remember correctly, your mind should be in hell
Yeah.
and your soul should be in afterlife.
Yeah. I'm aware of all of that.
Well then, go there.
Well, you know, the journey through hills is not exactly an easy thing, so I thought you might offer some wisdom, but I guess there is a limit to everyone's abilities. Old man.
Well then, if you
Yeah.
truly wish for a hint, do not embark on a journey to afterlife.
Before.
No, before. Just do not do it. You will go through the Stygian Pass. If you manage to pass its challenges, at the gates of afterlife, the death gods will bar your way. It is not yet your time to enter the city of the dead. And
Yeah.
even if you use that statement as a pretext to regain your soul, they will tell you that your soul is already gone. It is already consumed by the Soul Eater.
So I sneak in. Interesting. See, I find this find this really curious. Like every step I take, someone tells like, "Oh, you don't need a body. You don't go after the soul." It's like there's always something. I wonder who is the
It's all.
next one that's gonna tell me that I don't need the mind of Odrin as well.
I don't know such person. But Soul Eater cultists have a peculiar ability to bring back the souls that were consumed by the Soul Eater. That is your chance to come in contact with your own soul. The only chance, to be honest.
Are you saying that the dead godlings are not lying about it being consumed already?
Why would they?
Just for me to give up? A lot of people trying to make us lose our path.
I don't know their motives. However, either force the Soul Eater cultists to bring your soul to you, or get it as a favor.
Thank you for the advice and the conversation. So how did you know that I jumped through the timelines?
I see many things, but your questions are done.
So how do you look after your hair? Like how do you make it so luscious and shiny?
He just disappears.
Ah, shoot. And no note this time. I come down the stairs. Wave goodbye to the other person.
You mean
He-
Alexandra came out Odrin?
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
aware.
Yeah, he looks at fucking elves.
I cross the street. Thanks for your time. May I have my manacles back? Sorry, I go back into the herb store and
The
So,
Alexandra gives you your manacle.
got out of them without any trouble, huh? Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
so are we letting her go?
Yeah, we promised her we would have a chat and then let her go, didn't we?
Okay.
And I step aside to let her exit.
She leaves to the
See you around.
bookstore. To the bookstore, and shortly after, out of the bookstore.
So,
So
what happened? We were there quite a while, more than 10 minutes, I'd say.
oh, was it? Okay. Well, I retell them what happened without leaving any details out.
So all this
Word
time
by
along,
word.
Vanita was Shadow Song, and she's not aware of it.
Possibly.
What does it mean to us? Like, what would you do? I mean, right now she says that she's like your friend, and she knows you from past life or something.
Oh, we
No.
met before. We did a job together. That's why
Oh,
we.
in this life. Okay, I thought that's like when she was saying that it's something
Nah,
similar as Lucian or something. No.
nah. I assume that that blade can kill godlings permanently. That's what implied. What is implied. So
Are
obviously. Oh,
No, it literally cuts your destiny apart from you. Maybe that will make you stop being a godling, but what's important, it, well, stops whatever is meant for you.
okay, so if you know Odrin, that something that is meant for you is bad, you can cut away from that bad future,
Yes, that
bad
is
destiny.
exact.
Such a weapon in the hands of such a person.
Uh, anyway, well, what's the time
Did
now?
did the elf tell you if there is any way to take away such weapon and use it by somebody else?
Yeah,
No.
not, but since it's passed down generation by generation, I assume it can be.
Yeah, but you said that he said that it was passed like even not to related people, like to humans and to
Yeah.
whatever. So I wonder if it's possible to force her to pass it to somebody else, even though she's not aware that she has it.
I have a feeling we'll have an opportunity there.
A
And
For
blade
now,
that can be.
what about? Remember, Vanita saying that she had a dream that her soul was sold and to the devils, and they're like just gambling away like her soul. Wouldn't that be dangerous? Having in mind the like her being Shadow Song or whatever,
Yes,
and
that's extremely dangerous. I
yeah,
wonder if she can break through the contract itself
the blade could
with the
help deal with
blade.
that as well, but also can probably deal with that problem once we get to the hells, right? We're going there anyway.
so she will have to cut herself.
I wanted to make a really untasteful joke, but I'm not gonna. Um, so I feel like we go pick up Vanita and go to the Temple of Odrin, right?
I guess so.
Pretty much.
Are we telling Vanita all of this? That she's Shadow Song? And that she has the power to possibly kill gods and cut destinies?
A good question. I have a feeling that coming to that realization is part of the journey, so it might be a good idea not.
At the very least, we need to destroy her contract
Yes, that is correct.
so, and avoid her death by any means necessary.
And having that blade on our side, whether in her hands or others, would be pretty good. So we'll see. Uh,
It is currently midnight.
yes.
All stores closed. The city is asleep.
I
And we
say
just
we go
left
towards
those
tavern.
two.
Go towards
Yeah,
tavern. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Try and retrieve
You,
Vanita. What's happening?
you arrive at tavern. You see the window that is not meant to be opened
Opened.
broken.
Oh, I wonder what could have happened.
Sounds terrible. Um, yeah. Try and enter the tavern.
Not a halfling in sight.
Not
Dude,
even
that's
Vanita.
bad.
Not even Vanita. She's a halfling and you see no halflings.
Try to go to the room.
Yeah.
Is she
Signs of
there?
struggle. Signs of struggle. The barkeep lies shot in the hallway.
Oh shit. Okay.
The doors are broken down.
Yeah.
You see they were barricaded.
God damn it! I told her not to do it specifically. Yeah, and she's not anywhere in the room if we look through the room.
Neither is the drunk.
I sigh.
On the road again! Uh,
This reminds me of this glonky guy.
so I guess we're riding towards the same destination as last time, right, guys? We might catch her, we might not, but I imagine she should come back once we end this timeline, right? So
Hopefully, she's still connected in a way.
goddamn Vanita, of course she had to. Mm.
Sorakas, mind taking the expensive bottle again?
Uh, sure, can try if the party's still going on.
No,
No,
it's
there's just few people in the downstairs, just too drunk to notice that there was murder.
A murder?
Barkeep was killed upstairs in the corridor.
Oh,
He was shot.
There's blood everywhere.
Oh,
Some people that are not drunk also fail to notice that.
Well then, you grab the bottle. You want more bottles?
let's not overdo it.
Yeah,
Is it just
you
the
better.
same bottle? Is it just the same bottle? Same
It
as we
is
had before?
it is the same bottle. Like even the scratches are the same.
Okay, well I guess then we take off. Towards the tomb.
sure.
Okay. Eventually, you stop to sleep. Set up a camp.
Is there a point we can just ride through the night? What's the point?
Okay, but then gain 1 fatigue.
Maybe there is a
Oh
point.
no, fatigue.
Shut up. I mean it adds up, that's the whole point, but
Well then, you arrive at the temple.
Okay, 1 fatigued.
is there a mansion nearby the temple?
By the way, on your way, you notice a person standing in the middle of the field.
Hmm?
He not just standing barefoot, he's on a horse actually. A white horse. As you arrive closer, you see it is Ilvain.
Uh-huh. Approach.
He asks you, "What are you doing here? This is not your timeline."
How the fuck do you know? Every fucking
I'm
person.
no. I'm the original Ilvain. Yes, finding someone displaced in time is no easy task, but luckily I know what strings I must pull. So, again, what the fuck are you doing here?
Looking around, we're about to go back. That's alright. Don't worry about it.
Just exploring. We are
What
tourists.
are you doing here? What the fuck is original Ilvade? Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, original from your perspective.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing around with you, man. Hey.
Yeah, because he points to the skies at the stars. You see that little star out there? That's me. It seems that in this timeline, I have not contacted you.
Sad timeline.
Is there any way to help you in our timeline?
Huh?
Well, you could start by listening to what I have to say.
Yes,
That
we're about
looking
to.
for your body
Yeah.
is optional, secondary.
Yes, and we're almost there, and we're just grabbing it real quick, and then we're doing what you were saying. Yeah.
I guess 3 days have not yet passed from certain perspective.
Mhm. Correct.
Well then,
Why
I'll
are you
wait.
here?
I was curious what you're trying to do.
Huh? And is your curiosity sated?
Not quite. I'm still not sure why you needed to jump through 2 separate timelines to find your body. Is your body not in every timeline?
Oh, we found a body. I'm pretty sure.
Then why do you not possess it?
Nobody
See.
knows.
Um. Oh yeah, we will. Wanna go grab it with us just now? Your company is always welcome. I could sing
I
you a
must,
song.
I must protect the island.
But it's not on this timeline.
It is.
It's on every timeline.
Somehow, Odrin of this timeline did not contact me, yet he still came here.
Jeez, I should learn something from him. I wouldn't have to keep your. I mean, I love you, man.
Well,
I'm just kidding. I like to tease my friends. Do you want a drink?
no. I'm on a job.
As am I.
Anyway, I'll wait till tomorrow. Consider my visit as a warning.
Yes.
And he teleports away.
We better
Why
pick
is
up our
he?
pace.
Why is he threatening us?
Uh, he thinks we're
Because
wasting time, and he
Oh.
and the world is at stake. So he just, just wants to so the world for the world to not end, or for Aldrin the Godling to come back to the world.
I forgot how much I hated that guy.
He's all right. A little tightly wound, but he's fine.
Needs more drinks.
Onwards.
Okay, so we continue on
Mm-hmm.
to the tomb.
Yeah.
Yes.
As we. There we go.
There is no mention this time. However, the tomb is very well maintained. It is majestic. And even with golden ornaments.
Ah. Okay. Is there anyone around that's obviously maintaining
Um,
this?
Not that you see. There is a feeling of hope and redemption in the air.
That's different. Go inside.
Inside, you see only one ghost this time. It is an elf, and you quickly recognize from your other memories that this is Odrin. He's just there. um
He aware of us as we pass by?
no. No, he's not aware. It is like a memory replaying in a loop.
Yeah. What is it doing?
It goes around, overlooking the walls as if there would be some kind of pictures on them, but there are not.
Hmm.
It then appears to be listening to someone, but he does not answer.
Okay.
So if you decide to go towards the riddle door, he begins to speak. I have always chosen my family. Every time fate demanded a sacrifice, I gave up everything. Everything but them. Many called it weakness, others called it folly, and in the end, it led to my downfall. But not for a moment have I regretted those choices. If given the chance, I would walk the same path, make the same sacrifices, and face the same consequences. I would turn my back on the phantom halls again, just to see my wife smile for a little while longer. I would forsake the battle against corruption and chaos once more, if it meant I could stay in the warmth of my home, with my children by my side. And the reason? The reason is simple: love. It is the only truth I have ever known, the only force that truly mattered. Everything else, glory, power, or duty, it pales for it. And the memory fades.
Good riddle.
It is not a riddle.
Yeah.
Do you now want to go to the riddle door?
Yes, I made a note, and I. Do you want to proceed? Yeah.
It's written in Elven.
Tarakas, we need you.
Okay, what does it say?
Unseed yet strong, it binds the soul. A silent guide, it makes us whole. It carries on when words are lost. In joy and grief, it pays no cost. What keeps us close? Though far we roam, a force that always leads us home.
What?
Let me write it down for you.
Right at the
Unseen
Wait,
yet
I have a
strong,
meme for this.
it binds the soul. Silent guide, it makes us whole. Carries on when words are lost. Joy and grief, it pays no cost. Keeps us close though far we roam. Force that always leads us home.
Memory? Hmm.
No reaction.
nostalgia.
No reaction.
Bonds.
Nope.
It's not love.
Not what?
love.
Love. And grief, it pays a cost.
It's definitely not
You say
love.
that out loud.
Yes,
The
Nostalgia.
door is open.
I do it.
What did you say out loud?
It's not
What did you say?
love. And grief, it pays a cost.
The answer was love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ChatGPT said it's love.
Oh, I didn't ask that. I just thought that the ghost was the clue, really.
It's always the clue.
Yeah.
What's inside?
Two elves. They turn around to see whoever is coming inside, and you recognize them to be the original children of Odrin, Angelica and Thomas. They look at you and say, "Father," and then boom, you're back to Durlin.
This is fucked.
But they were all grown up,
Yeah,
or still
No,
children?
the original children were grown up.
Hmm.
like the elven kids of the godlike.
Yeah,
Hmm.
wait, I am called for help. So you have witnessed the three choices. Have in mind that, as I've said, all of these timelines are normally impossible. You will not encounter House Arnos and House Manglin in one place all at once again. You will not encounter Erin again, and you will not encounter Odin's children again ever unless you choose. So, which timeline do you want to canonize?
I look over if there's Vanita.
She's not here.
So that means that she's dead.
She's missing.
That's why you don't fuck with timelines.
So I asked the Time Lord, so if we choose a timeline, let's say the first or the second one, will Vanita be with us, or she's just lost in that timeline and there's two Vanitas in the timeline now?
If you choose one or two, it will be that Vanita has arrived to the tomb and then disappeared.
So we have to choose the first or the second one.
What did you say? We have to choose now?
Yeah, I'm joking that we should choose the first or the second one. The third one is not the option. Do we think that it's?
Sorry, go.
Do we think that it's important to get hold of Shadow Song, like with all the destiny cutting and all of that?
Probably is. A lot of it can be important. No way to know.
Question. Everybody within those timelines kinda recognize that we're in the wrong timeline. If we canonize said timeline, would that disappear, or would they be aggressive towards us that know the truth?
That would not disappear. Neither of the three timelines is the original timeline.
Yeah, so what did happen to Audrin's kids in other timelines?
I do not see them.
Okay, guys, so what do you guys think?
Vanity is an issue.
I'm pretty comfortable with not picking second one.
Same. It's too much risk. It's really troublesome.
Third one is troubling me, like both picking it and not picking it.
Okay, the third one, would it mean if we pick the third one that we'll have to go to the mansion and rescue Vanita?
Probably find her somewhere. Is there a way of bringing... Sorry, go.
That's the issue. We don't know where or how to look for her. She might be dead in a ditch as well, with her weapon simply taken.
There's two ways to look at Vanita's problem as well. Obviously, she is dangerous as Shadow Song. This way, she is not dangerous to anyone.
True.
But yeah. So, and also we sort of might have made an enemy of her mom too.
Did we really?
That is if you take the third timeline.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if we, I'm just trying to lay down what are the consequences of choosing the third one. We might have made an enemy out of her, and Vanita is missing. I think those are the main ones, right?
In the first one, we didn't get in any real trouble, right?
No.
We just partied and left.
Yeah. And just found the missing guy from the room, that's all.
Also,
really.
There might be a point that Vanita disappearing in the third one is just Valera getting rid of the character of the player that is no longer here.
Well, that's obvious.
Yes. I don't know. Oh, and Audrin's kids, basically. So essentially it's either Audrin's kids or like making a contact with with the Elven Godling and getting the ring, essentially. Answer?
It's your choice.
Well, the third one, I wouldn't say that we actually made an enemy of Alexandra.
Yeah.
I mean, she
Okay.
just knows of us and knows of our capabilities.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay,
but I
Valera?
wouldn't say that we an enemy.
Yes.
Yeah. Do we just stop here and we just come with a decision at the beginning of next session? As the very first thing, just say that and proceed with it?
And we just discussed for half an hour in the first section.
No. No.
I'm joking. I'm just
We
joking.
Um, if it's what Vita said, I will not be giving you any time ever again. I will be
don't-
pissed.
I don't intend that. I intend actually to for us to let you know on the OdrinQuest chat. That's all. Like before
Like for me,
the next session.
personally, it doesn't matter which choice you pick.
We'll pick 2.
This is the
Well,
worst
somebody
out
was
of everything.
approaching. In the second one, somebody was approaching, but we don't even know who or what.
Probably the.
That's the
families.
best timeline. It will actually be your children as well as that lord.
No, that's
And-
what the
and
timeline
I
said.
think in the second timeline, we actually made enemies of the Vanitas family.
Yeah, possibly. So, anyway, I think we can discuss this, but essentially, I think we come to a decision before next session and just not try to.
Let's pick the first one.
Because the kids honestly is an issue.
Just replace them with your own. Oh right, you have to.
Yeah, I do. However, the Godling might have an issue with. Yeah. Yeah. Also, Valera, if we were to go to like let's say third one, Ilvain, like what's happening with him?
He's just there.
Oh, he doesn't care. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Anyway.
And remind me, what happens with the people like our duplicates in those timelines when we
What do you
come
mean?
there?
What duplicates?
Like,
What
well, the Sorakos of that timeline,
take
for
their place.
example. So we just
You have-
replace them.
We have already replaced.
Okay.
The madness of the multiverse. Yeah.
We already fucked one time, technically all the timelines. That's why you
Playing
don't
with
fuck.
timelines like it's this your plaything.
You know what? Yeah, I'm thinking fucking Vanita, god damn it. I made a decision and then I was like thinking Vanita. How much do we care about that? Because okay, my thinking was okay, true to character, like Odrin has his family already, like his family was already probably lost and all of that, and we are making a bid to protect everyone now. So I was thinking
Well,
first
it wouldn't be the first time you chose somebody else for your family. Remember the Void Elves?
I didn't think about it in those terms. That's fair.
You will sacrifice your family to achieve success. You bastard.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Nice. I was thinking we forgot something.
Oh shit, we have to take the third timeline, otherwise they started it.
It's fine.
I was trying to interject, like when we were going towards the, when we left the tavern, like if we just gonna leave those guys, but I keep forget it. Doesn't matter. Maybe it's even better if they starve and die.
Yeah, there's something. There's a plot thread there. I think. I don't think Valero was just messing with us out of nowhere. This is too random, you know, or maybe just random enough.
One way to find out.
Oh my god. So you're going from the first timeline to the third one now? Yeah.
I'm just waiting for you to say whatever, choose whatever.
Yeah, I'm not
You
gonna
choose
decide
the
now. Sorry,
you
what?
choose the third timeline.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway. Yes, still no XP until you make a choice.
That's fine.
Just make the choice now. I'm
I'm
fucking
okay
Or
with
make the
starving.
choice now.
No, I'm
I'm
okay with that.
starving for XP.
Yeah.
We can vote for you and you get that one XP. That's okay.
Vote for me, I want XP.
Or vote for you. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Vote for both of us.
One vote. Anyway, I guess thank you for the session then. And
Yeah.
thank you for creating this hateful choice.
I'm not thanking him.
Yeah, well, I am. That cannot be compelling in another way.
Bastard.
No, the